Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is the monthly update in February for Freya, who is now 9 months old. I've been doing monthly updates since she was born, and in May, when she's 1 year old, that will actually be the last one. So this is our 9-month-old baby girl Freya. She's actually got a runny nose and a cough, so she's definitely come down with something, and she's a little bit miserable today. She's normally very smiley and happy usually, so she's definitely got something. Sad times. As always, I am going to do this video in the order that I do all of the monthly update videos. Let's start with Freya's sleep. So last month when she was 8 months old, I said that she was having 3 naps a day. 1 in the morning at around 9 o'clock, 1 in the afternoon at around 2 o'clock, and then 1 in the early evening after dinner, so like 6:30. The morning nap was for an hour, the afternoon nap was usually an hour and a half, and the early evening nap was about an hour as well. Now a month later at 9 months old, that is still exactly the same. That has not changed at all. I think we were going to try and drop the 3rd nap after dinner, but we found that she just still needed it. So we've just left it for now. Moving on to poop. And in the last monthly update video, when Freya was 8 months old, I said that she was still in size 2 nappies. But now, a month later, at 9 months old, she has moved up to size 3 nappies. Moving on to feeding, and in January last month, when Freya was 8 months old, I said that she was having 2 meals a day, 1 snack a day, and 3 bottles a day. She just wasn't having dinner. 1 month later, February, at 9 months old, she is having dinner. So she's now having 3 meals a day, no snack though, and still 3 bottles a day as well, but one of them has dropped to 5 ounces. So let me kind of like run through it. A month ago, when she was 8 months old, she would have a 7-ounce bottle as soon as she woke up in the morning, and then she would have breakfast 1 hour after that. So if she had a bottle at 7 o'clock in the morning, which she usually does, then she'd have breakfast at 8 o'clock in the morning. Now a month later at 9 months old, she is still having a bottle as soon as she wakes up, and she is still having breakfast 1 hour after. The only thing that is different is that she's not having a 7-ounce bottle when she wakes up. She's now having a 5-ounce bottle when she wakes up. So we've reduced it. And this was actually because the health visitor told us to. We found that she was only drinking like 5 ounces maximum, but we were still offering 7 anyway. So the health visitor just said to drop it to 5 ounces because she obviously doesn't want any more than that. Last month when she was 8 months old, I said that she was having lunch like 3 hours after her breakfast, and that would be at around 11 o'clock. And the reason why we did it so early was because when she goes to nursery, that's the time she'll be having lunch there, and we want her routine at home to be pretty much the same as what it's going to be at nursery in terms of eating. Now a month later at 9 months old, that is still exactly the same. We still give her lunch at 11 o'clock in the morning because the time that she's going to have lunch at nursery hasn't changed. It's still going to be around 11 o'clock in the morning. But sometimes if we're out somewhere with her, she might have lunch a little later, but we do not give it to her any later than 12 o'clock. I think the latest she's had lunch has been like 12:30, and that's only been like on 2 occasions. Usually it would be 12 o'clock latest, but otherwise if we're just at home, then it's definitely 11 o'clock. Last month I said that she was having a snack in the afternoon at 2 o'clock, and that would be maybe like 2 Ella's Kitchen melty sticks, and then an hour later at 3 o'clock she would have a 7-ounce bottle. A month later at 9 months old, we've actually cut the snack, and what we're doing is at 2 o'clock we're giving her that 7-ounce bottle instead, and then she goes down for a nap straight after. Last month I said that she wasn't having any dinner. She now has dinner with us as well. She has whatever we're having blended up, whether it's spaghetti bolognese. If it is, then we will blend up all of like the mince with the sauce, and then the spaghetti we actually just cut with scissors into her bowl. If it's sausage casserole, we just blend it up. Literally whatever we are having, she is having. We're not going out of our way to make something completely different for her. As I said, she doesn't have a snack at 2 anymore, but she has that bottle instead, so we brought that forward to 2. She has a nap straight after. She has dinner with us at about 5:30. And then she has the final bottle before bed still at 8 o'clock as well. What we're finding with that afternoon bottle at 2 o'clock is, even though it's been a few hours since she's eating, sometimes she will have the full 6-7 ounces. Sometimes she might only drink like 4 ounces. It's on and off every day. And she'll be turning 10 months old next month. So I think we're supposed to be starting to introduce 2 snacks a day. So I think when I take Freya to the health visitor at the beginning of March, so just a couple of weeks before she turns 10 months, I'm just going to put that suggestion to her, like, shall we just cut the afternoon bottle at 2 o'clock, but replace it with a snack? Obviously something more healthy than just a couple of Ella's Kitchen melty sticks, maybe like a bagel with some fruit, maybe some pita bread with some hummus and some fruit, something a little bit more healthy and filling to tide her over from that 11 o'clock lunch all the way to 5:30 for dinner. She obviously needs something in the middle, but we're thinking a snack instead of a bottle. She'll obviously still have the 2 bottles a day. She'll have the 5 ounces when she wakes up in the morning, and she'll have the 7 ounces before she goes to bed. And then in April, when she's like 11 months old and when she's just about to start nursery, we'll introduce the morning snack as well. But that's what we're kind of thinking for March. So she'd be having 3 meals a day, 1 snack in the afternoon, and then 2 bottles. And then in April, it'd be 3 meals a day, 2 snacks instead of 1, and then again, still 2 bottles. So I'm going to put this suggestion to the health visitor when I see her in like a week's time to get Freya weighed. Moving on to the health section. And last month when Freya was 8 months old, I said that she weighed 15 pounds 6 ounces. Freya tends to put on a pound every month. That's like her general pattern. There was 1 month where she didn't put on a whole pound, but the health visitor wasn't concerned. This has happened again. So a month later at 9 months old, she hasn't put on a pound like she generally does. She's actually only put on like 7 ounces. So she's now 15 pounds 13 ounces. But again, the health visitor is not concerned because Freya is crawling now. She's pulling herself up to stand. When she holds her hands, she's taking steps. She is moving so much that, in the health visitor's words, she's basically like burning it off. Also, last month when Freya was 8 months old, I said that she still only had 2 teeth. But now 1 month later at 9 months old, she's got 3 teeth at the bottom. And then she's got a tooth coming through at the top as well, but it's not fully through, you can just see the white. Moving on to development, and last month when Freya was 8 months old, in that update video, I said that she was still not holding her arms up to be lifted, and she was also still not saying sounds like ba, 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 ga, 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 ga. Now, a month later, at 9 months old, she is holding her arms up to be lifted now. If you say arms up, she puts her arms up like this, ready for you to put your hands under her armpits and pick her up. But she's not saying those sounds yet. She's also crawling, not just army crawling, I'm talking proper crawling, and fast as well. She is pulling herself to stand up when she holds her hands or when she holds onto furniture, like the TV unit, the sofa, her high chair, the clothes area, literally anything. She will try to stand up. I actually think the other day she was standing up holding onto the washing machine. She is also taking steps when holding our hands. She enjoys object permanence toys. If you don't know what object permanence toys are, it is when they have to look for something that's hidden or dropped. So for example, she's got a box on Amazon. It's literally called an object permanence box. It's got a slit in the top and it's got these round discs, and you have to put the discs into the slot. Once they have gone in the slot, they're hidden, and to find them, she has to open a drawer to get them out. And she also enjoys cause and effect toys, and that means where they control the action. For example, she has a pop-up farm animal toy. She has to push or twist to get the farm animal to pop up. So she has to control that action. And she's also doing the pincer grasp as well, usually with 3 fingers. I don't think she does it with 2, but she definitely does it with 3. Moving on to the final section, which is clothes. Freya is 9 months old, and when she was 8 months last month, she was still in 3 to 6 month clothes and 0 to 3 month shoes. A month later, at 9 months old, she has finally moved up to 6 to 9 months, and it was only because we noticed that the 3 to 6 month leggings were shorter. So if we were out and about and we were carrying her, because the leggings were a little short, her legs were getting cold. I haven't got vests, I haven't got t-shirts and legging sets and jumpers, a coat, socks. I am going to have to get her a whole load of new clothes. But James's mum did buy her some 6 to 9 month leggings just to make sure that they definitely fit, and they do go all the way down to her ankle, so they fit her leg length now. The waist, it's big, but they don't like fall down, although if she was crawling they would kind of like bunch up around the waist but not actually fall down. So I think they're kind of big around the waist, but not really, if that makes any sense. But I think she's definitely moved up to 6 to 9 month clothes now, but literally only just. And then shoes, she has now moved up to 3 to 6 month shoes. That is the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.